Hey, what's up? I'm Scotty in from Anthrax, and you're watching Fret 12. This is my live rig, basically right here. Here's what I've got out on tour with me right now. I guess we should start from guitars because actually we should start from my hand, my right hand first. Here's where it all starts, right here, right hand. I don't know if you can see it either, but these picks, they're scored. My Tech Armando scores them so I could grip them really well. Anyway, that's where it starts. Then my main guitars right now are these new Jackson King Vs that I've kind of done my own kind of take on a V. And this is going to be my new signature model. This is this version of a Jackson King V. Sometime maybe later this year or early next year. So these have become my main ones. That white one, the best sounding one actually, my main number one is this one without the Floyd Rose trem on it. This is used actually on most of the new Anthrax record as well, on For All Kings. Most of the rhythm tracks on the record were played with this guitar. It's the first guitar I've gotten in over 30 years that sounds better than my 1981 Gibson V. That's always been my main recording guitar, and this one actually topped it. This thing is a fucking beast. It's got my Seymour Duncan JB in it, and it just fucking tears my head off. Notice my super cool Steve Harris wireless pack covers. And I use Shure wireless too. Mono straps. While we're on it, I'm using mono straps. So you can see I've got 4 different Vs out right now. I got a couple of Jackson Soloists. My current signature model, this one, the T1000, with like Silver Burst Soloist, which is about 1/4 of an inch bigger than a normal Jackson Soloist because I just wanted a bit more beef and a bit more weight out of it. This one has an Evertune on it. They set me up with one, and it totally works. This thing sat in the trailer for 2 days in New York with the blizzard and all that. Every other guitar was out of tune coming out of the trailer, and this thing was still in tune. Soloist that was painted for me a few years ago of Daryl and Ronnie. It's my In the End guitar. So then I guess we could come over here and go into my small little rack of stuff. So basically it's going from the wireless here, out of that, into this radial switcher. And then this has an effects loop in it, which then controls this stuff. A lot of TC Electronics pedals. I'm really only using this stuff for clean tones, like the clean tone before Antisocial, or the clean tone in the intro of Breathing Lightning, or the clean tone in the beginning of Among the Living. I've got some chorus and delay and stuff mixed in with that. I'm not actually using the octave pedal at all in the set right now. I've got an ISP decimator noise gate, which just works great. So not much. This is all just to make my clean tone sound super pretty. I'm using the Custom Audio wah. I use that on the solo for Got the Time, and I use it in Indians as well. This is my Randall signature model, the Ultimate Nullifier, or the UN 120. And this is an amp I worked on with Mike Fortin, who was designing for Randall. And it just, the only way I could describe it is, the way I like best to describe it is Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch. It's so powerful, it, like from 1 inch away from your chest, it can knock you out. It just has such an intense feeling when I'm playing it. It's hard for me to talk about sound. It makes no sense to me to try and describe a sound because you have to feel a sound, you have to hear a sound, you have to experience sound. So talking about it makes no sense to me. So if I'm stammering, it's because I don't know how to describe a sound other than it'll fucking tear your head off. It's got a crazy gain structure. I'm able to really dial in very specifically low frequency and high frequency gain, as well as overall gain. Each channel has its own volume, as well as a master volume, of course, and 2-channel. And it just super simple, just all in the box. I don't need anything in front of it. It crushes. It fucking crushes. Best sounding head I've ever played through in my whole life. So I swear by it. And I'm running 2 4x12s. I got each one of those heads over there, one head to each cabinet. I find that to be just the most powerful way. Instead of running it as a stack, I like one head to each cabinet. And I'm running Celestion greenbacks in these things. Yeah, it's actually my signature cabinet as well. And it's the best. It's not that I've been searching for years. I've always had my sound, my tone, but I think I really finally reached a place where it's perfect, over all these years, having been a Marshall guy in the 80s and then a Randall guy for a long time, since about 2000 probably. I've been with Randall, and it wasn't until this head, this UN 120 with this combination, which has been for about 3 years now, where I really feel like it's just the best thing I've ever heard. As far as my rhythm tone, I can't imagine it ever being better. So it really is it's the sound I've been looking for.